Yes. Maybe something will come up to me, like maybe as I'm uploading it, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, you could do this here and you could cheese that." Where's my controller? Where's my fucking controller? All right, there we go. Secret decimation of Smaug? Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just getting my legit controller here. Hot Fuzz. Temple of Doom. What are the good runs to watch? Oh, well, I assume you saw Pooh and Mitch's SMB3 run. Oats doing Super Metroid was really cool. Wind Waker fucking blew my mind. Wind Waker yesterday. Chobi, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 8 months. This part's so dumb. Paper Mario? Paper Mario was fucking boring as shit, man. I'm sorry. I think that doesn't have to do with, like, the run. That's just, like, the game itself is just super boring to me. No! God damn it. Hell of a lot of RPG, or RNG. What, in Paper Mario? I don't know, Paper Mario to me is just super boring. Oh, dude, the SMB1 race? Yeah. And the one-handed any percent SMB1? That was fucking crazy. I didn't catch the Mario 64. I was streaming during it. I didn't catch it. I think I was there at the very end. I think it's gonna be slow again. I was trying to go fast. Mario 64 was crazy. Yeah, you got to see a wrong warp, right? You love Mario in general. Mario's just a very fun. It's a very fun game to watch. It's like everybody has played Mario, so at some level you can identify with what's happening. Like with a lot of first-person shooter runs, it's like, okay, and then here I use a sniper rifle to clip out of bounds. It's like whenever you play that normally, you don't do that. You know what I mean? So it's like hard to identify with somebody playing a random FPS game where they just clip out of bounds the whole time. It's more impressive when it's like recognizable sometimes, you know what I mean? If the tricks are like not recognizable and like the game is no longer what you even remembered it as, then I think this is good. There we go. That's hard. Yeah, it's fun to watch when a game is like incredibly broken. But sometimes it's nice to also just like see the game played in a really impressive way. And it's not to say like out of bounds runs aren't impressive. It's just different. Dude, the Wind Waker shit was insane. I did one more flutter. Ah. What happened to the sideways stream before the checkpoint? I couldn't get the timing right, and I just kind of lost interest and gave up. Okay. Need for P-speed? What, at the very end there? Yeah, you need to have P-speed. Otherwise you can't fly up into the last pipe. Fuck. Half-Life is a great example of a middle ground. You do out of bounds and exploits and stuff. Cuphead was a cool run. Yeah, Cuphead was really cool, for sure. Halo looked kind of the same. This is probably the hardest level I've made in a little while. The first part's pretty tough. The second part isn't that bad. The first part's pretty tough. What's up, Seth? This looks easier, you think so? Maybe. ACB, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nope, 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 no! And now I'm soft locked. God damn it. I did hear about the Halo live action. I did hear about that. I really only care about soft locks when it's before the when it's after the midway. When it's before the midway, it doesn't matter as much. You can just start over. Yeah, this level just plays itself, like all of my levels. Just take it slow. Too bad Halo isn't as relevant. Yeah, I think that the time for a Halo show or movie, it would have been better if it was sooner. Or if it had come years ago is what I mean. Woof. There we go. Easy peasy. They're gonna do it back in 2013, back at E3. Now they want Halo. Hype is gone because of 343. I don't know. I think just every franchise has like a born on date, and at some point, it's no longer that interesting to people. You know what I mean? Like, how long do you think Fortnite is gonna be around? You really think Fortnite's gonna be around for 10 years? Fortnite is like a big deal right now, but. Did I finish Game of Thrones Season 7? Is that the most recent one? Because, yes, I did. Woo! Just barely ran out of I ran out of Peace Beat right there. Alright. People still play Counter-Strike? Yeah, but I mean, like, just because people still play it, I mean, I don't know. Everything kind of wears off at some point. Okay, well, I had to think of a name for this level. I had to think of a name for this one. Let's see. What do I call this one? Why hasn't there been a serious attempt at a Zelda series? I don't know, man. I've heard that I think I've heard in the past that they want to do that. Alright, let's see. What should I call this level? I obviously have to call it a really stupid movie name. Pooh Stomp. Saving Private Ryan. Con Air. Put the bunny down. Time Cop. Pet Cemetery. That's a good song. The Tuxedo. Oh, you know, how about, we should call it, you know, I don't know how many Jackie Chan movies have I really referenced. I should call it, like, how about Rumble in the Bronx? How about that one? That's a good one. Legally Blonde. Dude, Rumble in the Bronx is dope. I don't want trouble! Alright, let's call it that. Let's call it Rumble in the Bronx. Because why not? Because we don't want trouble. Rumble in the Bronx. Alright. That's what we're gonna call it. I don't want trouble. I haven't seen, dude, I have not seen Rumble in the Bronx in a long fucking time. Here, hang on. I want to make sure it's actually called Rumble in the Bronx, not like the Rumble in the Bronx. Okay, it's just called Rumble in the Bronx. Got you. Alright, I just wanted to double check that I got the title exactly right. I haven't seen it in a fucking long time. I loved Rumble in the Bronx as a kid. I love that movie. I remember watching that movie on DVD on my PlayStation 2 when I was like 14 or 15. Alright, there it is. Rumble in the Bronx. Easy level. Super easy. No problemo.